Hello, and welcome to this episode of Racing in the Riverina. Today our travels take us to Temora, New South Wales, where we visit Ray Walker. As most of you know, Ray has been in the business a very long time, with many winners and premierships along the way. However, his greatest contribution to the sport, it comes off the racetrack. We hope you enjoy.
I can remember sitting on the gig with me dad with the stopwatch in my hand when I probably flat out walking, and I done that and just kept helping me dad all my life. And then I went away to help a mate, David Jack, for a fortnight and stayed a year, and I drove my first winner there. And then I worked plumbing apprentice, which I wasn't very good at, and then my dad passed away after a race accident, and I come home and looked after his horses and just snowballed from there. Everything, Mary Isabella was the horse that started it all. I trained for a mate of my father's, and she had a foal called Josella, and she built basically everything I've got here today. She won a lot of money back when I was early 20s, and that was my kick start. And then people just wanted to give me horses after that. A lot of local farmers, townspeople, and then just seemed to snowball. We had Granderite, Vasco da Gama, I'm a strong one, I'm a brown one, I'm a red one, I'm a flash one. It's just that many of them. Braze Hennigan, it's just Station Hand, Marine Brat. There's a list. Without a list in my hand, I'd have missed a heap, but we won a heap of races. My proudest thing is all the kids that I've helped over the years that worked here, and they've all gone on and done things, and like there was a heap of them, and they've been very successful. Some of them, Jared and Ricky Olsen, they're going very good at Menangle. Ross Lawrence, Chris Hughes, they're doing good things. Darryl Parrott, I better not forget him. He does a bit for me. Shane Hawcroft, he's done a good job. He was only a battler, and he's done pretty good, I thought. And there was a girl, Judy Mannion. She was very successful. There's just lots of them have done a good job. And young Nick Horan, who's helping me now, he hasn't drove a winner yet, but he's about to. Known Darryl Parrott. His dad was groomsman at my wedding, so I've known Darryl every day of his life. Some days we probably didn't want to know him, but that's part of life. He helped me build the shed. When he was 10 years old, he used to swing off the rafters there doing bolts up, helping me good mate Phil Apps build the shed. And he's been around and got his licence here and drove a heap of winners here when I was away with I'm a Strong One, another nice horse. And he's done a big job, and I hurt my shoulder and I need the driver, and he's got the job.
Well, he certainly learned something off Ray. He's taught me pretty much everything I know. I have been around a bit with work, just getting to different stables, picking other people's brains, but they pretty much say exactly what he says anyway. I suppose you could say he's almost a father figure to all the prodigy. He's probably, all the young fellas he's had on board, he's maybe the son he's never had. He takes so much interest in what you do and always asking different questions in regards to life, horses, family. He's great like that.
Mr. Ray, Peter Smith and I had horses together. Peter's moved to Sydney now, but we bred his grandmother, Glenburn Smurvey, a very good horse. One on the old Menangle track, one at Wangaratta, on the little Wangaratta track, going 159 outside the leader. Went a bit amiss in a knee, so we bred from her. Just Glenburn, Mr. A's mother, she was a good filly, 117. Very high speed, really liked her. Won free-for-alls at Wagga when they used to run free-for-alls. Done a good job. Was disappointed in her offspring. She never bred one as good as herself until this bloke. But now he's come along, sort of makes up for it a bit. I break my horses in at 9 months old when I wean them, and Mr. A, I just took him up to the track and he just rolled around, no hobbles, 4th, 5th time in the cart, and he just clicked him up a bit. He didn't want to go, and a bird flew out and he just took off, and I went half a lap. I said, cripes. He just went. And I said, well, you could just tell then he could go. At Young, he went very good at Young. A lot of trouble on the first corner. Had to wait until it was time to go. They were going too quick, and it was a very good drive. Just judged the speed, sat back, waited. And they were getting tired when he made his move, and he won fairly comfortable, but very, very good effort.
The green light's on and they're away. Mr. Ray was snagged at the start. It's missed away at least 2 lengths. Surging across from out wide is Inspector Callahan. Oh, there's big trouble on the inside. Ice Blaster's gone to the infield, and Inspector Callahan's 2 and 3 lengths in front. They were followed through by in second spot as they've really disassembled the field here. Mr. Ray still spots them 20. Next is Escape Artist. It spots the lead 35, and I'm in trouble, couldn't possibly win from there. Down the back, Inspector Callahan flat out. You Can Roll gets to its girth. It's only 2 metres away. 30 and 1 the quarter. Now they start to budge. Here's Mr. Ray, the champ, looking for 6 out of 6. He goes up 3 and 4 wide. Excelente tries to tag him home. Marvell is also battling away, but Mr. Ray took the turn with 200 to run. He quickly put up 6 or 7 metres on You Can Roll, and the champ goes into overdrive now. Mr. Ray, he put away the field. He's 9 metres clear, and the champion of the Riverina makes it 6 from 6. Mr. Ray stormed home.
Probably at this stage, Mr. Ray, I'm a Red One was very good. He won 7 straight and went to Melbourne and got beat by Rockley Victory and Double Wipe, and they went on to be top horses. This horse is his equal. Whether he's any better, we're about to find out. The 16th, the semi-finals are on at Menangle. I think that'll be his next run. He might have one before. Me and Darryl discuss that tomorrow when we shoe him, when he shoes him, and we'll make a plan in motion from then. Most sentimental race, my dad got killed in the Novice Championship in 1978 at Leeton, and I made a point of trying to win it as many times as I could. And I don't know how many times I won it, but I just loved to win it. It was on Breeders' Plate night. I thought if I could win the Breeders' Plate when I was a young bloke as well, it would be good. And I was lucky enough to be able to win that a few times, which is good. Jane, my wife, without her effort, the show wouldn't be nowhere near as good. She does all the book work. She cleans the stables, does whatever's needed. And when Ricky and Jared and Ross Arentz and everyone was here, she was a real good mentor to them. Without her, we wouldn't be successful as we are.